So I would like to introduce Herr, and this is his 5th personal recital that he has given. He gave one in 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th grade, and now this year. And even that was a goal of his, is to try to have a recital every year. We welcome Herr, and I hope you enjoy his program.
Rhapsody, and Rhapsody means big, energetic kind of piece, and that's what that piece really is. It's all the boom, boom energy. I think of it as like a little kid. You're going to someone else's house and you're super excited, and so you're getting over there, and you're all full of energy, and then you kind of get in trouble a little bit, and you have to quiet it down a little bit, and then you can't really help it, and you just get louder and louder and louder, and before you know it, then you're in real trouble. That's what I like to think of it. This next piece is by Domenico. I don't remember his first name, I can't pronounce it. But it's a very old piece. This song is really hard for me to play. It's lots of crossing over your hands back and forth and back and forth. I hope you enjoy it. This next piece is by Claude Debussy, and I learned today as I read the book, because like in the book you have the music and then you have a bunch of stuff. So I read all the extra stuff, and I found out it's a neoclassical piece. So if you don't know what that word means, now you can say it, neoclassical, and now you can say that I played a neoclassical piece. So that's really cool. This next song is Der Jongleur. That's kind of like a mix between German and Spanish, I think, if I pronounced it. But it means the juggler in German, and it's really confusing because if you don't know what that means, you won't really understand this piece. So this is the juggler, okay, we know what that means. It's going to bring this piece a little bit of a different feel to it. I imagine someone juggling to this piece. So it starts out, and the guy's juggling, and whenever you see a juggler, you don't know how good they're going to do. You're like, are they going to drop stuff? Are they going to do good? I don't really know. And then they add a bunch of like bowling pins, and you're like, okay, they're good. They know what they're doing. And then suddenly everything's on fire, and you're like, ah! And then it's really great. So that's what this piece is like to me. So we'll see if you have the same interpretation. You might not, but we'll see. So that piece is fun to play. But as we were looking at this recital program when we were making it, it kind of needs a reprieve in it. It's lots of big and heavy stuff, and we need something like, I'm sure you guys don't want to hear big and heavy stuff for like 45 minutes. That would be crazy. I don't even want to hear that. So we put in this piece called By the Sea. It's by a guy named George Posca, who doesn't exist on the internet. Like, I don't know, nor in the Oxford Music Dictionary. Like, there's nothing under his name. So he's really mysterious. Like, there's nothing there. But this piece is super popular, nevertheless, if he exists. It is popular. So it's called By the Sea, and it imitates waves. So you're at the ocean, it imitates waves coming in and out and in and out. And then sometimes, if you've ever been at the ocean, sometimes the waves are really long coming, they take forever, and then sometimes they're like really batting up against you. And that's what this piece imitates. And I look forward to interpreting it for you. Yeah. practice at home because that piece always puts me into like this trance, and then I kind of lose focus on everything else I'm doing. It's so pretty and quiet, like watery. This next piece is In Christ Alone. It's a rendition of the hymn. Through the years, my grandparents have been huge supporters of some of the piano work I've been able to do. Very big. In fact, some of them have bought me a couple books. Like, hey, why don't you play this song? Why don't you play this song? And this recital isn't like a guilt recital, and now I'm playing all the songs I'm supposed to play. But I did want to give this one. This one is dedicated to my grandpa, who bought this book for me. And I've played about every other song of this book, except for this one. And this is the one he told me to play. So now I'm playing this one. This is in his honor. Thank you for all the help over the years. when it was starting out here, it was going up the piano, that was like to kind of imitate Christ rising from the dead. So it was kind of a cool imitation technique they used. Next, we have Wedding Day at Troldhaugen. This is a piece I did in my very first recital back in 7th grade. And Troldhaugen, this guy's by Edvard Grieg. Troldhaugen was the name of his house that he had, his little villa. And so he had this house, and he wrote it to commemorate his 25th wedding anniversary. for his wife, who's also his first cousin, which is a little weird to us. But nevertheless, this was probably a very good anniversary present. And yeah, it's kind of a flashback. So, yeah. This next one is another flashback to one of the recitals I did, It Is Well With My Soul. And this one is dedicated to my grandmothers. When I first heard the song, I was sitting next to one of them, and she turned over to me like, you better play this someday. So I played it someday, but it was a good piece to bring back again. It has an excerpt from Beethoven's, it's not Fifth, it's an excerpt from Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata, and hope you enjoy it. It's very fun. First time I ever played it, and I'll be playing it for a while. Last recital I did, I played Pirates of the Caribbean by Jared Rodnick. I did that, and I didn't know. Well, next recital, I don't know what to do. Should I bring it back? If you know the piece, if you don't, go look it up. It's really cool. Pirates of the Caribbean by Jared Rodnick. It's like Rad and N-I-C-H. It's really cool. But I didn't know, can I bring it back? Should I find a different piece? What piece can I find that's better than that? And so, I stumbled, I was talking to my math teacher, and she played piano back in the day, and she showed me this really cool Chopsticks piece. Like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then she liked my piece, so we traded our music, which is probably a crime in the music world. But we traded our music, and now, here is Chopsticks. Played with real chopsticks. And, can I thought I was going to play, but I tricked you. This also includes excerpts from Beethoven, Rachmaninoff, and Liszt. Now, I don't think anyone else. There might be other people in here. I don't know. free to take a seat if you like for the last few minutes. Thank you so much for coming out and listening to me. I'm always really surprised when people come to listen to me. I forgot making these since I was super. We were ready to make these bulletins. We had them out like 2 weeks in advance, actually this morning. But I forgot to put, what do you call them? Acknowledgements? Not acknowledgements. Special thanks. That's what we do. So first of all, we give special thanks to New Covenant for letting us use their building here. It was really awesome of them. Really nice. So give it up to them. All of my students, especially for coming out. It's really fun when my students actually come and hear me play. It's really fun. All the teachers that have taught me over the years. Mrs. Wesley, not for sure if she's here or not. There she is. We think of her. Matt Wheeler couldn't make it. My current teacher, Patty Lear. Also, we thank family and friends that have helped me along the way, supporting me, especially all of you who come to my competitions and stuff. But I am super grateful to Mrs. Lear for helping me all these 5 years. Come from like a little middle school piano player, all the way up to high school. And so I wanted to get this for her and thank her for all she's done for me. I've had my last lesson with her, and it's really sad. But yes, thank you so much.
And sit on my couch and do the puzzles from the newspaper during it, but you know, he was always distracted and got listening to the music and talking about the music.
Or falling asleep.
Or falling asleep. But it was just, you know, just a family-supported thing here for Adin, and I'm just so proud of him, and he, you know, continuing to study music. You know, a lot of us piano teachers have good students, but it isn't often that we get one that says, I really think I want to go into music, and it's like, wow, he's got the talent, so I just wish him the best along the way, and I feel lucky he's going to Iowa because I can come down and hear recitals and still be part of his music, so.
Yes. I also want to give a thank you to Mrs. McCohen for coming out today. She's going to be my teacher, I think. We're pretty sure she's going to be my teacher. That's it. So, if you want, you can stay as long as you'd like. We go over to the